This morning, the leader of the Oath Keepers, a far-right political group, is facing many years in prison. Stewart Rhodes and other members of the group were convicted of multiple charges by a Washington, D.C. jury yesterday. They were accused of plotting the assault on the Capitol. Scott MacFarlane is outside the federal courthouse in Washington. Scott, good morning. I hear that rain in the background.
Yeah, Nate, good morning. Nearly 2 years after the attack, a jury has convicted 5 members of the far-right Oath Keepers on federal charges, including the founder, Stewart Rhodes, on a Civil War-era charge of seditious conspiracy of plotting to block the peaceful transfer of power in America. It was a marathon, 2-month-long trial involving Stewart Rhodes, founder of the far-right Oath Keepers, the most high-profile figure to date to face charges in connection with the deadly January 6th riot. Prosecutors showed messages and images of the Oath Keepers hatching a plan to equip themselves with tactical gear and to stage guns outside the Washington, D.C. city limits to mobilize if then-President Trump invoked the Insurrection Act.
He was responding to things that the former president was saying. That makes it a titanic event that will be surely in the history books, this conviction for seditious conspiracy.
Prosecutors also argued Rhodes talked of civil war and was the architect of a plan that included some members of the Oath Keepers breaching the Capitol in a military stack formation. It was all laid out in audio presented at trial.
Stay fully armed and prepared to go in armed if they have to.
Rhodes took the stand in his own defense, arguing the group brought gear because they feared being targeted by left-wing agitators. But he didn't sway the federal jury that convicted both Rhodes and a top deputy, codefendant Kelly Meggs, on multiple counts, including seditious conspiracy. Each man facing up to 20 years in prison on that charge alone. The jurors found 3 other Oath Keeper co-defendants not guilty of seditious conspiracy, but convicted them on other federal charges. Defense attorneys told CBS News they plan to appeal.
It goes without question, we're disappointed.
A conviction for seditious conspiracy isn't just rare. The Department of Justice hasn't won one in nearly 30 years. And several other accused far-right group members face trial on that same charge in the coming weeks. And Gayle, one of those trials will likely be underway here January 6, 2023.
You all remember that date. That verdict says a lot. Thank you very much, Scott.